Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode on the Blockhead server. It is episode 28, and we are working here upon our large medieval house, or manor house, or noble's house. However you want to see it, however you want to talk about it, however you want to discuss it, claim it, whatever. Yeah, so that's what we're working on today, and it's starting to look really good. I'm really happy about it. I wanted to do some more details on this thing today, and I think that we are going to start off with a little bit of work on some of these, on some like little dormer things, and then also we need to kind of like fill up this little hole right here that I made, because I think I'm going to fill that one in. And we did these different levels inside, so we have different levels. Floors, I guess you could call them floors. That's probably a better name for it. A floor. It's not a level, it's a floor. Anywho, what I wanted to do was create some little dormer thingy-mabobbers. And I think I'm going to make one right here to start. Right here. So, what I wanted to do was grab like, so I have some of this birchwood. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the birchwood and we're going to place in a birchwood log right there. And then we're going to place in another birchwood log right there with one in between. Just like that. Strip them. Strip them bare! And then we're going to go up 3 like that. 1, 2, 3. And I think a 4th one, and then go across this way. And I think that will do it. As far as this little dormer out here. Gotta strip this stuff. Strip it! Strip it off! There we go. Cool. And then what we need is something that I forgot to grab, and that is some spruce wood. Yeah, I like that. That's a good start. Okay, that's very good. Very, very nice. It's very good and very nice, you see. You see, we make it a dormer and it's very nice. I don't even know what accent that is supposed to be, like French, I guess. We make it the accent and we make it the dormer and it's very nice. Yeah. Hex has lost it. Hex has lost his mind. Okay, so I think what we need here is a bit of this and a bit of that and a little bit of something over here and some of this stuff and maybe a little tiny bit of this and maybe some of this stuff here. And what's funny is we're kind of running low on some of our essential items. I just had to go farm some more birchwood to get enough to do these little dormers. And here we are. Okay, very nice. So what I think I'm going to do is go up this way, like this. I'm like really bad at scaffolding. It's like, what is with this stuff? I always struggle with it. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm old school and like I am so used to playing Minecraft before the scaffolding came out. Look at this. I'm trying to scaffold up with some birch saplings. Did you guys see that? That's real smart, Hex. Real smart. Okay, so if we just kind of go like that. That's it. There we go. Okay, good. Now, what I wanted to do, I should have grabbed some other types of birch. I think that what we need to do is kill that, and then we can go like this. Right? And then we'll put a little birch topper on it. And then we gotta put like this. See how that looks. What? That looks stupid. What was I thinking? That looks so retarded. Or does it? Yeah, it totally looks. Sorry about the use of retarded there. It looks really bad. It looks really bad. Oh man, that looks so bad. There we go. That's more what I had in mind. And then we'll go like this. I don't know. You guys, I'm struggling. I'm straight up struggling. What I wanted to do is to make like a roof on it, you know, like a little dormery roof. And it didn't come out right. Did not turn out correctly. I go like that, and like that, and like that. Yeah, that's going to look better. Of course, I don't like this right here. Huh. Why am I struggling with this so bad? I honestly don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that looks terrible. That is kind of what I wanted it to be, though. All right, we need to work on this and figure out what's going on. What is going on? Okay, there we go. I think I got it sorted out. That looks a lot better. I don't really know exactly what I did wrong, but what I did right here is I extended out the roof just a little, just like by one, and I got the shape correct. And then, yeah, so I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. Especially if I do another one, it won't look quite so awkward. And then I think it'll be good. Let's see. So we got to go in here. And we got to get our stuff. Where's our stuff? What stuff are we looking for? I want oak wood trapdoors, but I don't see any in here. So we're going to have to make some. All right. So what I did is I put two dormers there, and of course I finished the ones in the front. And I'm really, really, really happy with those. I think that they just add so much to this build. I think they add a lot of detail and a lot of interest to the roof line right there. I think that just looks so good. So some more things that I wanted to do out here is I wanted to work on the landscape a little bit more. And so I think what I want to do here in the back is I want to build out as you can see, I've already kind of started it. I wanted to build a stables, and I've been thinking for quite a while if I want to connect it to the house or not. And I think that the answer to that is going to be yes, I do want to connect it to the house. And what I'm going to do is something like this, where basically it's going to come like this and extend outwards from the house a ways, coming over here, and then being kind of this lower building in the back. And I hope I don't ruin it. I hope I don't ruin the entire house by building this. But I think it's going to look good. I really do. Just based on that, I don't really know how it's going to work. But that's just the very, 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 very minor start of it. And so, yeah, it's too hard to tell from just that little bit that I did right there. But I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work out. But one thing is for definitely sure. There needs to be some terraforming done back here, because if I build this out, it's going to go over this like weird landscape that's descending and then coming back up again. And I don't like that. I want it to be sort of flat in between these two. So I'm going to need to do some serious terraforming, and more just like leveling than terraforming, really. Some serious like work and placing a bunch of dirt blocks and more dirt blocks and even more dirt blocks. And I don't think I even have even close to the number of dirt blocks. I have like 2.5 stacks of dirt in my inventory right now, and I don't even think I'm going to make it across to the other side with it. But yeah, and I do want to have like some little lakes. Like I don't really want to necessarily just cover over this lake, but yeah, it definitely needs to be leveled out in the back here, at least somewhat. Like I don't mind if it's I hate when that happens. I don't mind if there's some hills and stuff, but I just don't want it to be like, it's just not the right place for a hill, if that makes sense. All right, anyways, I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to have to go back to my storage system and grab some more dirt. In fact, I know I'm going to, because I'm already almost out. And I'm just going to go ahead and work on leveling some of this off, terraforming this, making the hills kind of more conform to the way that I want them to be. And yeah, it's going to be kind of fun. Where once there was a hideous hole, there is now a nice, hideous green area. Looks a lot better. Looks a lot better. Okay, so now what we have to do is figure out, like, how far out are we going to bring this thing? Just going to kind of bring it out this way. See how far we can go before I don't like it. Nope, don't want to do that necessarily. There we go. That's actually not bad. It's actually not bad. I think what I'm going to do now is just go ahead and experiment with putting in some logs. Should we put spruce logs in here? Or should we use our... We should use the birch ones. All right, fine. I'll go get them. I think I have some more birch in here. Yes, I do. Yay, more birch logs. Okay, so let's go like 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to put 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Right there, right? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Look at that. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. All right, that's good. And then we're just going to kind of strip them like that and like that. There we go. Okay, it's all done. Just kidding. Yeah, okay, I'm glad that I'm doing this. This is looking good. This is looking quite good. Okay, so next what we need to do is we need to do the other side with these. So the question is, where is that? It's right here. I think it's right there. Yes. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's a very nice. That's a very, very nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I got like some ideas here. It'd be fun to do like a little bit of a small vineyard. It'd be fun to do a well. It would be fun to do like a little garden of some sort, like crops and things. I think that would look really awesome. And so I need to figure out how to do a vineyard because the designs that I've seen I don't particularly love as far as like the actual grapevines. So I got to figure out a way to get that done without making it look totally stupid. So yeah, there's that. Also, we are out of stairs again, which seems to be a constant problem for me right now. There we go. Okay, that's good. Cool. All right. Yeah, this is going to be great. I think this is going to be really good. Really good? Good? Did I just say good? Really good. Okay, Hex, great it is then. You crazy guy. There we are. Do we want to do like these, like this, like up against the house? I think we do. Does that throw off my whole mojo? Kinda. It kinda does. Throws off the mojo. But you know what we might do, actually, is we might go like this, and then I might leave that one open, and then go like that. There we go. And then we're going to strip those, and strip these. Yeah, like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take and place in some... Oh, what are those things called? I don't even know. I don't know what they're called. Oh, the fences. That's right, the fences. And I think we're going to do this maybe across here as well. I think that would look good. Yes. Very nice. That's good. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. That looks good. That looks very good. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing over here. But we need to go to sleep, as you can see. I just made this temporary hole in the wall. I might keep it for a back door into the stables, but I might fill it back up. I'm just kind of using it so I can get to the bed quickly and not have to walk around the whole house just to sleep. So that's kind of what that's about right now. But I might keep it there or possibly move it somewhere else. We'll see. We'll see. That's looking pretty good, you guys. That's looking good. I could be more happy with it, but I'm definitely not unhappy with it. Okay. Let's see what else. We definitely need to come up here. Did I just land on top? I landed on top of a trapdoor that was closed. That's either really good flying or really bad flying. I don't know which. Okay, cool. I come across here with these. There we are. There we are. Do 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 do. And then we're gonna go like this. There we go. And I think I'm gonna do another row of those. I didn't really like this right here, but I might make a flat top on the next one. We'll see. Yeah, we need moss stairs. More stairs, please. Thank you very much. There we go. Very good. Excellent. Fantastic. Beautiful. Amazing. Good enough. Good enough. Let's see. I'm gonna go like that. How's that look so far? Yeah, that's looking good. That is looking good. It's getting to be more what I wanted. Definitely more what I wanted. Okay. All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. I think if we go like that and like that, we'll get what I want. There we go. Cool. Yes, very good. Very good. Okay. Yeah, so what this is going to be is like the sort of end entrance, if you will, because we need to have like some horsey stables so that the horsies will not get out. And so, yeah, something like that. Something like that. And then we could make like the stable part like, dude, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know at this point. I'm just building stuff. See what things look like. Might tear it out. Who knows? Who flippin' knows? Who knows what the Hex is going to do? He's an enigma, that Hex. He really is. No one knows what he's going to do. He doesn't even know what he's doing. Well, at least not most of the time. Most of the time, I was trying to take off there. Most of the time, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, all right. It's looking good. It's looking pretty good. And then we're going to go like this across here. I think this is going to be the top layer. And then we're going to go flat on top of this. I think that's going to do it. Nine. Really? Stairs bother me sometimes. Do stairs bother you guys? Hashtag stairs are irritating. Need to get that hashtag going. It's going to be like for old people who can't get up the stairs. I like these stairs. I can't deal with them. Anyway, hey, I'm getting there. We're all getting there. You know that? We can't make fun of the old people. You know why? Because we're going to be old people. And then who are we going to make fun of? Hey, we're going to make fun of the youngsters. That's who we're going to make fun of. Hey. That's right. That's how it goes. Oh, those youngsters with their virtual reality head buckets. What's going on? Their hovercraft and their spaceships. Hey, when I was your age, I had to walk to school. I had to drive a car. Now the darn thing drives itself. Maybe. Maybe that'll be what we're saying. Maybe not. But just in case, I thought I'd practice. You guys are like, oh boy, he's totally lost it now. He has lost it now. Yes, you are correct. Hex. That's me. Has lost it. I have lost it. I've completely lost it. Okay. Kind of a weird day today. I had a weird day today. All right, I'm just going to keep working on this thing, and hopefully, eventually, we'll run out of, we'll run out of stairs, and then I won't be able to build anything else. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to texturize the roof a little bit because it just looks a little bit too plain. So I'm doing this kind of thing where I'm replacing some of the stairs with full blocks, and that usually makes it look a little bit more rough and a little bit more realistic as far as the medieval period. Just what you would expect of the medieval period. They probably would want their roof nice and smooth, just like we do, but not having all the tools and stuff necessary. One could imagine that perhaps their roofs are a little bit rougher. So what I did is I put a few slabs up here. I'm not 100% sure about those, but definitely these over here, they kind of make it look a little bit more, natural, I guess you could say, maybe, hopefully. So then I got to do the same thing. I got to replace some of the stairs around the edge with some of these guys here. Now, can I do that from the ground? Yeah. Oh, yeah, easily. Okay, that's good. We'll just kind of go like that. Maybe one here. Maybe a couple over here. Like this. And I need to gather some supplies. I would like to get some more birchwood because I'm out of birchwood and I need to do a little bit more birchwood stuff in the interior of this this area here. So that would be really nice. And then, yeah, that's going to be good. So, I continue to make the things. Continue to make stuff. Okay, I got some more birchwood and I was able to finish off the interior here and the exterior here as far as just the birchwood. Now we need to add some more details. So I think I'm going to do the same kinds of details that we have been doing and just go like this and like maybe I did make some fence gates, but I'm not 100% sure I want to use them. Okay, why not? Why not? Let's just do it. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and put these across here to create a little bit of a barn atmosphere. I feel like that's the same kind of detail I did on the very first barn we built on the server. As far as the sides, I feel like I did that same thing, which kind of keeps things, I guess, a little bit consistent. So that's cool. But yeah, okay. There we go. That's good. And then maybe one there. And then we'll do our fence gates here and here and here. And you get the idea. Yeah, so that's pretty good. And I actually came up with a good way to do some vines, some grapevines. So I think what I'm going to do is grab some materials for that and put those in place and then kind of work on maybe some pathways back here. I also really want to do a well. And then I want to do, some other things. Some other little things. But I think that this looks really good. I'm really happy with the way this is turning out. It's looking like what I wanted it to look like, and I can't complain. I can't complain about that. Absolutely not. No complaining. No whining or complaining. You know what we should do is we should put these across here, and then we should put these across here, excuse me, Mr. Fence Gate, we're not going to go that way. We're going to go ahead and go this way. There we go. And then like this. Pow. Perfect. Okay, cool. So I would say that the structure of our little barn is done. We just need to decorate the interior a little bit more. But yeah, okay, that's looking good. Yeah, that looks right now. That's what I wanted. I wanted something that looked like an additional structure on the build. Yeah, and that's it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Absolutely hating it. I mean, loving it. Loving it. That's what I meant. Wahahaha. I've been kind of working on this area over here, just a little bit at a time here. Trying to fill some of this in. You probably don't even remember what this was because it was so unimportant. But basically all of this right here was stone, and I've kind of filled it in with some grass here. I also brought this grass out this way because it was like really close to the building, so I brought it out a little bit, pushed it out that way, kind of continue to curve around here. That way, we kind of have this lower area down here that I think I could do something with. I'm considering building like maybe a little, I don't know, like a gazebo kind of thing or something like that down here. But yeah, I've just been kind of just working on that with any extra dirt that I have. And speaking of extra dirt, I would like to add some podzol in here and a few other things to kind of create this nice area. I also want to bring this like pathway that we have here. I would like to bring it around so that it's kind of going like this. Like that, and then maybe coming up here, and then maybe coming over here. La 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 la, like this. And just kind of coming around and then going over here like this and getting closer and closer and closer and closer to the door. There we go. Yeah, that's right. There, that's good. Something like that. Gonna make it a little bit wider right there. Okay, I better go to sleep or I'm gonna get creeperized again. Okay, so I've got a little bit of a layout for our vineyard here, and I think it's working really good. So what I had in mind is I had in mind these like this. That's pretty standard. And then this right here. And then underneath here, what I want to do is put some of those dead bushes, because those dead bushes like look perfect for a grapevine plant. And so each one of these three is basically going to have a dead bush right in the middle of it, because the way these grapevines work is they kind of grow from a central larger plant, and then they grow into the leaves up above. So I think that looks really, really good. And being a person who has lots of vineyards around them in real life, I think that is actually pretty authentic. So it's going to be really good. What I need to get, though, is more spruce wood and more podzol and more other stuff, more other garbage. That's going to be lots of fun. Whee! Okay, I thought of another way to get a little bit more podzol. Here we go. This might work a little bit better than to just go farm it from over there. I don't know why I didn't think about this. You can just make podzol where you want it. Yeah, that worked out just fine. Perfect. And also, we get some extra spruce wood. This is great. Why didn't I think of this before? Okay, guys, I've made a lot of progress on our vineyard here. So I did vineyard over here, all the way to here. Very nice. And then some pathway here, all the way around here. And these rose bushes right here, like it's a very common thing to plant a rose bush at the end of every row of grapes, of vines or whatever, because I have no idea. That's why. It's just a very common thing that you see in real life vineyards. like that. So I don't know if that's to give it some extra color. I don't know if that's because it attracts bees and helps with pollination. I have no idea why they do that, but it is a thing that they do. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. And I think that in Minecraft anyways, it adds a lot of color to the vineyard. So that's the main reason that I'm doing it, is just because it looks colorful. All right. And then I've got this sort of area in here that I'm working on putting up. And it's been kind of tedious, to be honest, like to get these deals put in and then to get the grass to grow in the middle. It's kind of being stubborn as far as growing in the center there, but it's coming along and I'm really happy with it. I think that it's going to look really good, and it fits very well with this sort of manor type house that they might have their own little vineyard. And yeah, so I'm very pleased with it. Very, very pleased. I'm glad that I did this, although it is taking quite a while. All right, I made a quick trip to the desert to get some dried bushes. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Gonna put them in, and then we have our vineyard. Looking sweet. It's looking absolutely sweet. Okay, well, I got all of that done, and here's a wandering trader. I did, in fact, catch his llama, and now is my llama. Somebody's trying to get his llama back. Anyway, I put all the sticks underneath all of these, and I think it looks really good. I think that it definitely looks like a vineyard. Like these are little grapevines here, and that's pretty cool. I also did a little bit of work on the path here. I put in just a little bit of coarse dirt that I had in my inventory. And then I worked on putting in a few bushes. I don't think I've talked about those bushes yet. Yeah. And then in the front, I did a little bit of landscaping too, just to kind of see if I like this kind of style. And I think that I do. So what I did here is right here, this was all grass, and I added in a little reflecting pool or pond, or I guess it could be considered a fountain, although there's no water coming out of it. And then you can just kind of hang out here, get your feet wet, realize that you probably shouldn't have jumped in there because now you have to break this block and put it back. And come on. That happens to me too many times to be my fault. Okay. And then, yeah, so that looks good. I also did a little bit of some leaves in here as well, just kind of here and there. And then we have some of these little plants that are now waving in the breeze, which is super nice. And yeah, so I'm kind of thinking that style looks good. What this build really needs, though, is it needs some trees. And I put one little tree here just to kind of see like if I like a tree. I think I do, but I want to keep them a little bit away from the house so that, well, I don't know if that's so true. I think that it needs like one, maybe two, maybe three, four trees around. And I've been debating about what style of tree to do, whether I should continue with these or whether I should build like some spruce trees up here. Well, like not like that spruce tree, but like some custom spruce trees or pine trees, I guess. And I think what I'm going to do is do these down here. That way that we have a little bit of continuity between this area and this area up here. Although the leaves up here will be a different color because we're in a different biome up here. I believe this is like the hills biome, or the mountains biome or something. So I think that the trees are going to have a slightly more... Well, that's going to look like that more than the sort of lime colored ones is over there. But I think it's going to work fine. And I need to harvest a bit more birch wood if I want to make that happen. So I'm going to go harvest some birch wood and maybe build myself a tree or two. Okay, and just like that, we have 1, 2, and 3 trees. And I turned shaders off. Well, I guess I didn't really turn them off. They sort of turned themselves off because we have updated to 1.16. And that is good because we now have access to all of the 1.16 stuff, including the updated nether. We also... That's irritating. We also... what do you want to say? We also did something. Oh, yeah. We also made it so that... The nether has been trimmed, so all of the places that we've been to that weren't consequential have been erased, and then we so that the new nether terrain can be generated. Anyways, I trimmed around like waffle sticks perimeter where he did his nether farm, and then of course the nether hub, and then a couple of tunnels that we had. So all of that stuff is good. But anyways, this house is looking amazing, and I'm going to get kicked out of the server just a second again. I think my internet connection is crap right now. But anyways, we are out of time for this episode, unfortunately. So I bid you adieu. Well, guys and gals, this has been Hex. I hope you've enjoyed this video on the Blockhead server. I hope that you enjoyed watching me make this vineyard and adding to our house. Kind of made a lot of progress in this video and didn't show as much like I kind of like to, but maybe we'll kind of mix that style up back and forth depending upon the mood of the Hex. Anyways, I hope you're having an amazing, awesome, wonderful day, and God bless.